Good morning, dear learners. I, Dr. Vandana Sonkar, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Commerce, Banaras Hindu University, welcome you all to the next lecture of my course on financial literacy. In this week, module number 5, cashless banking concepts will be discussed. In this particular lecture, we will be going to discuss the concept of cashless banking, e-banking, ATM, debit and credit card. We have seen and observed in the era of pandemic and after the demonetization, various of the business transactions has suffered a lot due to the various complexities of the cash payment system, and due to which an evolution has taken place in the concept of cashless banking and digital payment system. So in this lecture, we will be going to cover the different aspects of the cashless banking that makes the business and the individual payments and transfer of money much more convenient, less time taking, as well as safe and secure for one and all. So, in this lecture, we will be going to discuss the different concepts related with the cashless banking and the various initiatives taken by the Government of India for promoting the digital payment system and cashless economy in our country. We will be also going to cover the concepts of e-commerce and role of financial technology, that is the fintech, in e-banking services, and we will be going to understand the concept of ATMs, debit card and credit cards, its various types, as well as their features and significance for a consumer, as an individual, as well as a business corporate. So let us delve into the various concepts of the cashless banking. So basically, a cashless effect makes it possible for the user of the banking services to use the various types of banking products such as deposits of money, withdrawal of money, payment, fund transfer without using the cash payments or involvement of the cash mode of the transaction. That means without taking in a physical form the cash with you, you can make payment to the various counterparties with the help of a technology, a mobile app. With a single fraction of time, within a moment, you can send your money at far places to your business partners as well as your different consumers. So this particular effect can help you to save your time, to save your effort, as well as it makes your business much more successful by having the various other features and essentialities of the cashless banking system. So let us understand what do we mean by the term cashless banking. Basically, technology, with the advancement of the information and communication technology and various types of digital platforms, the cashless transactions are rapidly increasing day by day. Every business organization is now transforming to change their payment method with the help of the digital payment system. So cashless banking basically ensures that most of the transactions that are done by any of the consumers are conducted digitally through the use of various digital platforms and the products. So basically, there are different kind of products that are offered by the banking companies as well as the various technological advancement such as the innovation of the debit card, credit card, online payment system that is possible with the help of internet banking and mobile banking system helps you to make your payment without physically visiting the bank branches and without holding the physical form of cash with you. So that means it eliminates the need to visit the bank physically and to take your cash in the physical form from one place to another to make the payment or to make any kind of fund transfer. So basically, cashless banking makes it easier for you to send your money with a single click of mouse or a single click on your mobile phone. It makes it possible for you to transfer money at distant places to your business partners or to your customers. So the Government of India is promoting and encouraging this initiative of the digital payment system, and they had introduced several initiatives to promote cashless business transactions and cashless economy in our country. And the various schemes includes Digital India, Jan Dhan Yojana, and many other schemes have been launched by the government of India that aims at minimizing the use of physical currencies in everyday transaction and the use of banking services digitally by the different consumer. So basically, electronic payment system makes it possible for us to go cashless, and it basically refers that the financial transactions are conducted through the use of electronic media, such as with the help of the mobile payments, with the help of internet banking and electronic fund transfer, rather than physically transferring the cash amount to the different business parties. We can very easily transfer our money, we can make payment, we can receive payments, and we can deposit money in the accounts of our relatives and friends without even physically visiting the branches of bank. So this is known as the cashless banking. Now let us understand what different kind of initiatives have been introduced and launched by the government of India to promote the cashless banking. So basically, there are unified payment interface, Bharat interface for money, Digital India initiatives are there. So multiple other initiatives have also been launched by the government of India for the purpose of promoting the digital payment system in our country. So basically, unified payment interface system is launched in the year 2016 by the National Payment Corporation of India. It is basically a system with the help of which we can link our mobile phone with the different mobile apps, and we can very easily link our banking accounts with the mobile app, and we can make the payment without even holding our cash with us. So it allows the multiple banks to link through a mobile app, and it makes it possible for the users of the banking products that they can make the payments with the help of that mobile app. So unified payment interface makes it possible that multiple banking organization can link with a single mobile app, and it makes it possible to transfer the money in the digital form. Next is Bheem app. Bheem is a mobile payment app that is launched by the National Payment Corporation of India in the year 2016 only by our Honorable Prime Minister sir, and it also aims at making the payment digitally through the help of mobile app. Then Digital India initiatives are there. These were the flagship initiative that has been launched in the year 2015 for promoting as well as transforming the India into a digitally empowered society. So in the era of pandemic as well as after the demonetization, we had faced various challenges in making the cash payment to the various business vendors. So at that time, these initiative of government of India had helped a lot to the various businessmen, corporate as well as individual to do their business practices and survive into the market, because they were able to use the banking services digitally. Now let us understand what are the key benefits that a person may have of using the cashless banking system. So basically, it helps to prevent the fraud and manipulation. In case of the cashless banking, there is a less risk associated with the payments and the transfer of money, as you need not to take cash in the physical form for the purpose of making payment to the various business counterparties. So handling and uses of physical cash is not required here. Hence, the various threats associated with the theft of money or loot of money will not be here in case of the cashless banking, as well as transactions such as the payments and fund transfer. When they are conducted electronically, it will be easier for the businessmen as well as for the government organizations to trace those transactions very easily, and hence it makes a secure as well as traceable system of payment for the users of the banking system. Next is it helps us to save time. In today's fast-paced world, time is known as money, and if we do not save our time and energy in the various business activities, then it can cost us more than the other types of cost involved in the business. So basically, cashless banking significantly helps us by saving the time through the quick and efficient transfer of fund from one place to the another. You need not to physically visit from one city to the another city or from one nation to abroad for the purpose of making payment to your various business partners who are at distant places in different cities or in different nations. So with the help of a mobile app, with a single click on the with the help of mouse, you can transfer your money within a fraction of time. So it saves a lot of time for the consumer. Next is it is 24/7 available to every consumer. That means you do not have a particular banking hour to make your fund transfer or to make your payment to your different business partner, whether it is early morning or it is a midnight time. At whatever time you want to make your payments and fund transfer, with the help of cashless banking, you can transfer your fund. That means you can access the banking services and carry out your transaction anytime from anywhere. So it makes it convenient for a user who is not having a traditional time zone to make their fund transfer, that is from 10 to 6 p.m. They can transfer their money in the early morning as well as at the mid time also. Then there is reduced dependency on the cash. Cashless banking decreases the reliance on physical currency less, as well as it promotes the financial inclusion by making the mobile banking services accessible to more people, even in the remote areas, those who are not having a proper financial services and products in the rural areas. Also, with the help of the unified payment system and multiple other digital payment platforms, they can also access the banking services even on a daily basis, which was not possible for them to in the earlier scenario. So it reduces the dependency of the cash. You need not to go to the bank branches for withdrawing the cash to make your payment every time, and thus it helps the remote area citizens also to use the banking services on a daily basis without even visiting the branch of the bank. Now let us understand what are the different forms of the cashless or e-banking. So basically we can use the online banking, mobile banking, phone banking is also there, then ATM machines are there, and then there are different types of cards such as debit card and credit card that can be used as a digital payment system for transferring our fund or cash to different individual or our business partners. So let us take the first one, that is the e-banking. E-banking is basically refers to electronic banking and it is closely associated with the cashless banking. It promotes the use of digital platforms. It basically encourages the customer to use the digital platforms for the purpose of transferring the fund or payment of their expenses, and physical cash use is discouraged under the e-banking system. So for the bill payments, for the fund transfer, you can use the e-banking system. So basically it takes the help of electronic devices and internet connectivity. If any of the individual is having the electronic devices such as any mobile phone, any smartphone, any other electronic gadget such as laptop, palm top or any other kind of electronic gadget, and an internet connectivity is there, then they can use these banking services with the help of all these electronic devices. Now the role of fintech is also very important in the e-banking services. Basically the term fintech is a combination of two different terminology. One is the financial and the second one is the technology. So basically financial technology also plays a crucial role in revolutionizing the e-banking system. Basically it leverages the advanced technology to deliver the different kind of financial products and services in a cost effective, fast and user friendly manner to the different individual. So there are various fintech platforms such as Paytm, PhonePe, Razorpay and others. that have made the digital banking system and payment more accessible as well as efficient, and it has reduced the time and effort that is required by a business owner or a corporate for making their financial transactions complete. So fintech is also a very important contribution in the system of cashless banking, as the various platforms makes it easier for the user of the banking services to use these different technologies and make their transaction complete in a very less time and convenient manner. Now, let us see the various major ways with the help of which the cashless banking and cashless economy can be achieved in our nation. So, the first one is the automated teller machine, which is known as the ATMs. I hope that you all must be aware of the system and procedure that is being used for the purpose of withdrawal of money from the ATM. Basically, it allows their customers to perform various basic banking operations such as cash withdrawal, fund transfer, balance inquiry, and many more without even visiting the bank branch. Anyone who is holding a credit card or a debit card of the bank, they can access the ATM machines and they can very easily withdraw the cash. They can have the balance inquiry in different cities where they are not having their branches of bank. So basically ATM machines makes it possible to access the banking services where the bank branches are not available to you, and you can very easily transfer your fund, you can withdraw your money, you can deposit cash, as well as you can also have balance inquiry with the help of the ATM machine. Some fees are also commonly charged for the cash withdrawal from the ATM machine, where the bank account is located by the operator of the ATM or by both. If you are using the ATM service of your bank only, in such case you have to pay a very little, or in some cases you need not to pay any charges to the bank. But if you are using some other bank's ATM services, you have to pay some charges depending on the different policies that are followed by the different banking organization. So automated teller machine makes it possible to use the services of bank without even visiting the different branches of the bank. Now let us understand what are the key functions, or you can say benefits that are provided by the automated teller machine to a consumer. You can withdraw your cash with the help of the ATM without even visiting the branch of the bank. You can make an inquiry of the total balance that you are having in your bank account with the help of the ATM machine, as well as you can transfer your fund from one account to the another. You can make your payments with the help of the ATM machine also. Now the different type of machines under the automated teller machines are cash dispenser ATM, full service ATM, and recycling ATM. Basically, cash dispenser ATM is a kind of machine that is designed for the purpose of withdrawal of cash and cash balance inquiry only in your bank account. So these two are the most significant facilities that are provided by the cash dispenser ATM to fulfill the two of the very important need of any user of the banking services. Next one is the full service at ATM. As the name suggests, it provides you different variety of services that are provided by the bank. That means it provides the withdrawal, it provides the cash deposit, fund transfer, as well as balance inquiry facility to the user. So we can say overall every kind of facility which is facilitated by the banking organization is provided with the help of the full service ATM of the bank. Next one is the recycling ATM. Basically, it helps you to recycle the cash that is deposited in an ATM machine for the subsequent withdrawal procedures. So basically, it helps you to have sustainability, as well as it also promotes the cost efficiency of the banking organization. So these are the different types of ATM machines. Now let us understand what are the different limits that different ATMs provide to the different banking customers, and it also depends on the account balance of the customer. However, different banking organizations have different limits of withdrawal that they have prescribed for their consumer. So here we are taking the case of the State Bank of India. So if we talk about the State Bank of India ATM withdrawal limit, if you have a Maestro debit card with you or a classic debit card, you can withdraw a maximum of 40,000 rupees per day from your bank account. If your account is linked to In Touch or SBI Go, then also the per day withdrawal limit for any of the customer of the bank will be 40,000 rupees per day. After that, if you have SBI Platinum International debit cards with you, then you can withdraw a maximum of rupees 1 lakh per day. So this is the withdrawal limit that has been prescribed by the State Bank of India. Now the different types of cards that a person can hold is the Visa Gold and other. Now let us understand how you can withdraw the money from the ATM. So for that you have a debit card with you. Basically a debit card is also known as a plastic card, and it is a payment card that is used for the purpose of making online purchases as well as withdrawing your money from an ATM machine. So any banking organization with which you are having your bank account, they can issue you some debit cards. So all the saving account holders in the bank may be issued the debit card by the bank. They charge some amount of processing fee as well as maintenance fee of these debit cards and on an annual basis, and the services of debit cards are provided to you. So basically it helps you to make payment and withdraw money anytime from anywhere with the help of the ATM machine without any hassle. Now unlike a credit card, debit card basically does not provides you with any amount of credit. That means whatever amount of balance you have in your account, only that amount can be withdrawn with the help of a debit card. So the spending limit of the debit card is determined with the help of available account in your balance that you are already having. So with the help of debit card, you can withdraw the money from the ATM and make your online shopping very easy and convenient. Now let us understand benefits of using the debit card. So it makes cashless transaction possible for us without even holding the cash with you. You can make the payments from anywhere at any time with the use of internet banking, mobile banking, or any other digital platform, or with the help of ATM machines also you can make the payment online and in stores to the different parties. Makes it the transaction more convenient and easy as well as less time taking for the consumer. So it ensures the smooth, easy and convenient transactions and make everyday purchases faster and more effortless for the consumer. It also reduces the risk involved in the transaction, because the risk associated with the physical handling of the cash is more as compared to the making the payment on an online system, because here a two-factor authentication procedures are involved during the process of making the payment. So it will be very difficult for anyone to make any kind of fraudulent activity with the help of the card and the use of the digital payment system. So theft or loss of money will not be involved to a great extent in case of the use of debit card. Then there is no internet charges that are involved with the use of debit card. Funds are debited directly from the saving account of the consumer, and no interest charges unlike the credit card is involved in case of the use of debit card. Whenever you will use the credit card and you will take any kind of credit from the banking organization, then interest charges will be involved. In other cases, if you are having a saving account and you are having balance in your account and using the debit card, then no interest charges will be imposed on you for using the various withdrawal or any other kind of facility by the banking organization. Now it also helps you to access the ATMs. So debit card provides easy access to the ATM, allowing you to use the various facilities of the automated teller machine. So these are the various benefits of using the debit card. The various types of debit card are shown here. So Visa card are there, MasterCard are there, and multiple other cards such as American Express are there that can be used by the consumer as a debit card. Now let us discuss all these in detail. So a Visa debit card is a payment card that is branded by Visa and operates on the Visa network. The company had started only with the credit card, but now since the expanded use, they have also included the debit, prepaid as well as gift card for their consumer. So there you will always find a Visa logo on the Visa debit card, even though if they are not issued by the company. Then there is Master Debit Card. Master Debit Card is a debit card that is branded by the MasterCard company. They use the same structure as the standard mastered credit cards have, but they do not provide their customer with a line of credit. That means you cannot access the loan or credit with the help of the Master Debit Card, but they provide all other facilities that is provided by the standard MasterCard credit cards. Now RuPay debit cards are also there. It is a domestic Indian card that is created by the National Payment Corporation of India in the year 2012. This card was launched in the Indian payment strategy for eliminating the monopoly of the foreign gateways such as Visa and MasterCard. So these different kind of cards are our own country's contribution in the digital payment system to promote the cashless banking. Then there is contactless debit card. So in a wireless financial transaction, we can also use the contactless debit card. Here the customer approves the monetary compensation for purchase by placing a security token that is close to merchant's point of sales of reader. So a chip enabled bank card is there, and smartphone digital wallet apps are used as the standard security tokens for the contactless payment. So these are the different types of card in the debit card. Now let us have a discussion on the credit card. What do we mean by the credit card? So basically it is a kind of card that provides you with the loan facility. So it gives you a credit facility. If you own the credit card from the bank, you can have credit facility from the bank. So if the customer is having a good credit worthiness, the bank can grant them short-term loan for shopping, for paying bills and other expenses by issuing them a credit card. The limit is always predetermined by the bank, and interest is also charged on the outstanding balances of the credit card. So now understand how we can repay the loan that we have taken with the help of the credit card. So for that, the installment needs to be paid to the banking organization for a period up to 36 months along with the interest that is charged on the credit card facility. So these are the key features of the credit card. No collateral security is required on the credit card. You need not to give any property for the purpose of giving as a collateral for having a credit card from the bank. Only on the basis of your credit history and financial performance, the card is issued to you. Quick disbursement of loan is done with the help of the credit card. So without following any rigid procedure and a lengthy procedure, funds are transferred. A predetermined credit limit is always there with the help of the credit card for making payments of the consumer. The various types of credit card are Visa card, MasterCard, Discover and American Express that are issued by the different banks and credit unions and other financial institution to make them available of the various services under the credit card system. So these are the different types of cashless banking procedures, or you can say platforms, with the help of which you can utilize the banking services only with the help of some electronic devices or internet connection with you, and you can easily make your payments without even physically going from one place to another to make your payment and your transaction complete. So with this we conclude this lecture. I hope the system of cashless banking, their features, all these different concepts makes it possible for you to use this system more frequently in your daily life for your business transaction, and hence it will make your personal financial management more easier. Thank you.